Chris with HobbyKing.com. Today we have the Hermit, which is about 155 to 160 millimeter class micro FPV quad. Now, unlike some of those brushed quads in the micro size that are sub 110 or 150 millimeters, this one can be flown outdoors without any problems, even in some wind. Reason for that? Let's go ahead and talk about some of the features. First thing is it's brushless. We're running a 1304 brushless motor on it and ESC. The ESC, what's nice that makes this a nice, tight, clean installation on the sides is the ESC is actually part of the arm itself. You take a look at the arm, the ESC is right built in, and right on the back side here we have some LEDs which you can actually see under the web description. You can see them lit up. So it's a nice, clean, tight installation. Now if you have a crash or damage it, what's really nice is that there's a motor connector right here and then a motor connector right on the FC. So if you need to replace an arm, you can easily just hot swap that with those connectors. You don't have to worry about any soldering or damaging any of the other equipment, and the motor is replaceable via the screws on that. Now I mentioned it's a 1304 motor. It's designed right around 2 cells. It has a 75 millimeter prop, or right around 3 inches on that. And we have 2 versions of this. We have one with HDR and one that's just analog video. Reason for that is anytime you add an HDR into the video system, you get a little bit of a latency, about 100 milliseconds, especially on these tiny quads. That's real important when you're cutting through some of the smaller stuff through your garden and stuff like that. So we have the analog version where you can do recording on your ground station side, or we have this particular one, which is the HD version, which has the actual recording on board. So take a look for whichever one is your particular preference, whether you want latency or no latency on that. Now both of them come equipped with a 200 milliwatt video transmitter, 8 channels on that, so you're able to use that with some of your favorite FPV gear in that. Circular polarized, right-hand circular polarized antenna on that. Now let's talk about the flight control system and what makes this not a toy. Besides it being brushless motors with ESCs integrated into the arm with the LEDs, this is running clean flight. So it's 32-bit, it's compatible with base flight, clean flight, whatever your preference is on that particular one. So you can set up all your flight modes, all your PIDs, basically all your expos. You can do everything you want, full acro mode using clean flight with this particular one. Now it's built-in receiver as well. It's DSM, DSM-X compatible, so you're able to bind it right up with your favorite DSM compatible transmitter, and it's all integrated into this nice small package. Now what you get with the package is the battery. You get an adapter charge lead, because this particular battery and this quad just actually takes power from the balance port. So you can use this with other batteries. You just won't use the main leads. You'll actually use your balance port on your 2-cell to plug into that. But since there is no main leads, it just comes with a quick little adapter that makes this universal with any charger, so you can charge this particular battery. Comes with a spare set of props. Of course, everyone needs those. And there are spares completely available for this, from the arms, the motors, the props, and all the other subcomponents. So definitely check under the related items for spares if you need them. So it's a fully supported quad. So let's talk about it as far as the price of what you're getting. You're getting 4 brushless ESCs, 4 motors, full FPV, 200 milliwatt with camera, clean flight FC, the battery. So when you add that all up together, the price point on this is actually very, very reasonable for what you're getting. And of course, the fact that it's micro, of course, adds a little bit to the cost. But you can see how small this is. Flies absolutely epic, perfect for your garden, your backyard, flying around. Because it does have that more power and that more punch, you're able to run it outdoors with any weather conditions versus some of these smaller, lighter micros that just can't do it. Guys, check it out. It is the Hermit. Like I mentioned, there are 2 available with HDR camera on board and without HDR with no latency. As always, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.